Okay.
That sounds like a,
Just beat
that
yourself up.
sounds like a miserable punishment for losing.
Yeah.
This is
No,
driving.
it's not right. It's not the 15. All right, I'll see you guys.
Good game, Nick.
All right,
Yeah,
see.
Nick.
Much more mature than me, man.
What do you mean?
I mean, when I'm angry, I just keep playing.
You just keep
I like
playing.
the
Yeah, I
pain.
still feel like it.
Yeah, no, good for you.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why,
Sitting in
why
traffic
live with pain?
Seems,
See you guys.
seems
Right.
like slightly better than listening to Garrett. But
It's a lot better. You're making the right
Shout out to
choice.
Sharon Lang. Appreciate you, Sharon, showing up in the chat.
Patty. I gave her the
That
thing
was
last night.
definitely a nitty check back by Mike.
Yeah, that was.
For all of you trolls in the chat, yes.
You're
he
not going to find
probably
that one
should
in
have
the
bet.
book. You're not going to.
Uh,
Yeah. Let's give a shout out to Jennifer Tilley and her check back against Patrick Antonius.
Shout out to Alan P96 in the Twitch chat from Brazil. Stand-up guy from Southern California. All right, we got King 10 versus Ace 10. Zio versus Andy.
Somebody's not going to like this.
We have an action flop,
This is what we call a coolers in poker, ladies and gentlemen. And
especially in a 3-bet pot. You know, there's not going to be as many 10s in either player's range.
he goes for the check call. Yeah.
Andy 3-bet pre. Same sizing on the flop. When he flops trips, oh my gosh, what
Wow.
a
Just
savage
Cooler
turn
City.
card.
Wow.
What a savage turn card.
Playing good today.
You remember when I was talking about the best feeling in poker? This is probably the best feeling in poker, is when you just
Oh, no, not
turn
that.
what is the effective nuts and someone is
Oh,
holding.
and
Yeah, you
Andy
made a
is
mistake
just-
there. I
he-
told you I'm first.
He
I
is
checked,
piling
and,
chips in there.
and
1875,
you're
and
not,
he
but- so you
throws
don't
in
feel bad. I swear, I said
2200.
high. There's nothing. The hand's over either way.
Zio with
Yeah.
the check call. I think that's his only option in the spot. The 6 changes nothing.
I mean, the flush gets there. It's one more hand that like
Oh, that's a good point.
if Andy bets here, Andy's gonna bet really big, and so I don't imagine that Zio would raise with the flush.
No, I think that, yeah, Andy's definitely going to bet big here. It's interesting to see the sizing. 12,000 effective,
I think-
6,000 in the pot.
Versus a lot of players, Andy might like pot it or overbet it, but against someone that seems to be a little bit of on the more recreational side, I think he's probably going to go more closer towards like full pot or maybe like 80%.
Yeah, Zio just flatting pre-flop. Definitely tough for him to have, you know, aces full or, you know, like, not aces full, but like a huge
Queen
hand.
jack
You
or
know,
like
you
you
know,
know, some kind of heart combination.
Bet.
I mean, it looks like Zio is thinking about just calling too. He kind of knows like,
7,500, is that
yeah,
the
it's
bet?
an overbet.
Yeah, I think he's just going to call here.
I mean, based on his reaction, if you're Andy, you think that Zio must have some kind of like flush or something.
what?
He's sick about it. He like kind of wants to fold, you can tell.
San Francisco.
Because Andy definitely has aces here. He definitely has kings here.
Funny joke.
Although Zio has a king in his hand, which makes it so unlikely.
Yeah, that's just such a tough hand to play.
And you could tell that he kind of sensed it.
Yeah.
It was a crying call for sure. Kudos to not snapping it in there.
And Andy just celebrates, and in my opinion, just a little bit out of line with the celebration there.
Yeah, just going over the top with excessive celebration. If this was the World Series, he would have gotten a penalty with that one.